The goddess of fear had come to Earth. Long had she roamed the cosmos, bringing fear and terror to countless quadrillions of sentient species. She reveled in their panic, watching them quake, scream, tear at their flesh, run from the field of battle, soil themselves. This had brought her joy for countless eons across the vast intergalactic distances, and had brought her to legendary status among the sentient species. Do not think yourselves too mighty, lest the goddess descend upon you. But humanity had not learned this lesson. It acted with reckless abandon, bravely fighting wars, throwing themselves out of aircraft with naught but a flimsy of fabric to slow their descent, diving to the depths of their oceans, engaging in mock combat for sport. Hubris incarnate. The goddess could not bear this. Her arrival was detected by ground-based radar, as an object her size could not be ignored, and her descent into the atmosphere was visible to a great many, as a great fireball came in at near orbital velocities. When she landed in the desert of Arizona, there were already soldiers there, waiting.
Stand before me and cower, mortals. I am the immutable, the forever, the goddess of terror, and you shall learn your position.
With that, waves of psychic energy peeled off her so strong that out of the corner of your eye you could actually see the air ripple. The soldiers on the ground, brave as they were, huddled down behind whatever cover they had, squeezing their eyes shut. Few dared even to peek at her, through whatever small gap they could find. But one soldier, his name now lost to time, managed to see her resplendent. Suddenly his fear was gone, as he stood up and yelled to his brothers-in-arms. "What are you all so afraid of? She's just Cthulhu with tits!" He wasn't wrong. Her visage was most Lovecraftian. Her face of tentacles, enormous bat-like wings that stretched almost a kilometer across, and forearms ending in many fingered hands that had claws longer than the tallest man. But also, on her chest, stood 4 enormous breasts, each with a nipple the size of a Volkswagen Beetle, the fleshy mounds the size of the Astrodome. The human soldiers, afraid as they were, all snuck a look. It was true. They began to laugh, and with that laughter their heads came up, their backs straightened, and their fear evaporated. Confidence was reborn. Orders came down from high-ranking officers that had just seconds before been vomiting in fear. "Cthulhu with tits!" went across the radio networks. Humanity had just discovered the one armor that works against such fear. Laughter. Later. "Well, she's dead, but fuck if I know what to do with a corpse that spans 2 counties." "Yes, sir, General. Maybe call up the Corps of Engineers. I would recommend not calling the Oregon Department of Transportation. They have a tendency to blow up large carcasses, and it doesn't go well." "Do it. But now we gotta figure out what happens when we kill a guard. I would assume there are more guards out there, and they might be upset at this."